So the terms on your screen now are things that you may come across within your day-to-day work that I felt it will be important for us to explore a little bit more. When we talk about vulnerable adults in the context of safeguarding adults, we don't just mean an adult that is vulnerable. There is a legal definition attached to it. So in legislative terms, a vulnerable adult is someone who has care and support needs, and those needs might be varied, but they have care and support needs. They are at risk or have experienced abuse or neglect, and because of their care and support needs, they are unable to protect themselves. So if someone is flagged on your system as a vulnerable adult, it is very likely that they fit this criteria. The next box talks to you about a SETSAF, and we love an acronym in safeguarding. So SETSAF stands for Southend, Essex and Thurrock Safeguarding Adult Form. Safeguarding Adult Concern Form. It's the form we use when we make referrals to adult social care across Southend, Essex and Thurrock. And it's associated with what we call the Section 42. All of those link with the process of adult social care, analysing and managing their inquiries. The first stage of this process, so stage 1, is a SETSAF. So we raise a concern, and when I say we, it can be health, it can be the police, it can be anyone. Concern is raised, that's step 1. Step 2 is social care have reviewed the concern and have agreed to make an inquiry about it. So you may come across a request for further information linked to a Section 42 request from adult social care. The stage 3 is having a safeguarding plan for the adult, and stage 4 is closing the inquiry or the plan. The box 3 is about prevent and channel panel. You should, as part of your induction program, do some prevent training. And prevent is a national program that looks at stopping people from either becoming terrorists or supporting terrorism. Channel panel, which is the one that you are most likely to come across, is a multi-agency meeting where specific individuals are discussed by multi-agency, and we try to put together a plan that will safeguard them or safeguard the public in relation to the risk that they portray. You heard about MARAC and we talked about it before, but just as a reminder, it is a multi-agency risk assessment conference where, similarly to the channel panel, everyone comes together to discuss cases of high-risk domestic abuse and what it can be done to either pursue a prosecution of the perpetrator or support the victim and their children. And the last two are often really, really difficult to deal with. Nonetheless, you may receive these requests either from the ICB safeguarding teams or directly from the boards, and they are safeguarding adult reviews and domestic homicide reviews. In relation to safeguarding adult reviews, these are reviews they are done when either a vulnerable adult has died or suffered harm, and it is believed that all the services around them could have done things differently to protect them or support them better. In relation to a domestic homicide review, that is a review that's carried out when someone who is 16 or above dies, and either the person who has committed the murder is someone who they were in an intimate relationship with, or they were part of the same family, or someone has taken their own life, and it is believed that this is related to coercion and manipulation from the perpetrator. Both of these processes are teams of multi-agency professionals coming together to learn from what has happened and make sure that we do everything we can so it doesn't happen again.